And the top scorer in the league. Can he add to his tally today? Live on EA TV. Hello, good evening to you wherever you are. The first piece of news to bring you is the fact that the heavens have opened. A rainy night here. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is the former Arsenal defender, Lee Dixon. And on the menu today is live action from Ligue 1. It's Angers against Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, the talking is over, the game plans are set, now it's up to the players to go out and earn their corn. There's nothing the managers can do once the first whistle goes. I think, Derek, we're in for a cracker.
Now, what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? Have they given him too much space? Might be a chance here. He had just the goalkeeper to beat. He's got it completely wrongly.
Well, he won't be watching that when he gets home tonight on a replay.
Mbappe. And a tidy challenge. Well, we can say it officially now. We'll be watching the champions today. What a terrific... Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. Well, in one of the other games, the referee, I'm hearing, has pointed to the spot. More details from Alan.
It's a penalty for Marseille. A slight delay as the ref clears the defenders. Can he hold his nerve? Big chance to score. Oh, it's in the corner, the goalkeeper at full stretch. What a save. 13 minutes played. It remains 0-0.
Alan McInally with his finger on the pulse. Offside, close one. A sloppy pass. Neymar. Here's Mbappe. A super tackle and they've won possession. Teemu Pukki. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. And Neymar. It might be the moment to get them ahead. That is when your goalkeeper is worth his weight in gold.
Well, he's earned his wages, hasn't he? He was in position, he had his focus. What a save.
And it's gone behind for the corner. And firing it into the area. Well, punched away by the keeper. And a poor ball. They're not giving their opponents any time to breathe. Neymar. Mbappe. Mbappe. And a goal! Now they have their opener. And now they can celebrate.
Well, it's good build-up, and there's one player standing in front of the goal, and it falls to him, and he's not going to miss from there.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? And underway again here with PSG in front.
Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7, Kylian Mbappé.
Mbappe. And the referee doesn't hesitate. That is a spot kick. Penalty given and yellow card handed out. Goal! Taking aim from the spot and finding the target.
Well, here it is again, Derek. The keeper's already on his way. He just waits for him to move and then strokes it down the middle.
Well, a second goal for them here.
But pour le PSG, le numéro 10, Neymar.
Koulibaly. Well, they keep the ball moving. No real conviction in the challenge. And the ball's gone. Moving forward effectively. And unable to keep the ball. Bodies forward and the break looks on. He's in here. In it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now.
Well, let's see the replay and look at the pace at which the counter-attack happens. And then through on goal, do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
Well, the ball is rolling once more. PSG dominant, and it's starting to get out of hand, you just feel.
Kylian Mbappe.
Bobichon. Pukki. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Oh, he's given it away. Alert defending. Disappointing pass. And out of play for a Paris Saint-Germain throw-in. And news of a goal in the Monaco match. Alan McInally with the details.
It's a goal for Monaco. 42 minutes played. 1-0.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan.
Well, as we can see from the stats, PSG enjoying the bulk of possession here, and all of their team are enjoying this performance. That's why they're winning, and that's why they're one of the best teams.
Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. That is that for the first. So back in business here, and PSG dominating the proceedings in the first half. Will we see a similar pattern in the second 45? An attack full of promise. It looks promising. Opportunity it is. Oh, what's an opportunity? It's been squandered.
Well, you dream of 1v1s as players. He's had one, and he's squandered it big time.
And let's join Alan McInally now, because I believe there's been a goal in the Lille game. Alan.
It's a goal for Lille. 46 minutes played. 1-0.
Alan McInally keeping us right up to date. But it can't get all the way through. Over it comes. Not really the ideal clearance. Fruitful looking attack. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Lost possession. Never quite know how much stock to put in rumours, but there are plenty of rumours around as regards PSG, and he's made headway. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, here's the replay. You have to say he's been a thorn in the side of the opposition all match. It's a good finish and a richly deserved hat-trick.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Joueur sortant.
David Silva.
Le numéro 6. Marco Verratti.
Neymar. Oh, in with a chance. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a decent move to evade the defender. And when he gets through to the keeper, he just smashes it past him and gives him no chance to think. A lovely finish. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match.
Le numéro 10. Neymar.
And 30 minutes left for play in this match. A fine reading of the situation.
Sort du terrain.
And continues his run.
Le numéro 3.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, he has the measure of his opponent.
Numéro 22.
Fine tackle there to prevent the chance.
Un trousseau de clés a été retrouvé à l'entrée du stade.
Well, Derek, they're not happy. Ref is taking the brunt of this.
An unforced error, you've got to say. And Neymar. More action from Liga coming your way. It's Angers versus Nîmes.
Yeah, I'm predicting a cracker there. Both teams will have a real go at each other, I'm sure.
Bruno Fernandes. This is Neymar. PSG looking dangerous. Oh, he's through here. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, this is worth another look, Derek. Lovely movement and guile to easily evade the defender. And sometimes, with all the time in the world, you can fluff your lines. But he composes himself and slips it past the keeper beautifully.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Well, excitement guaranteed here on EA TV Live, the Champions League semi-final second leg. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Manchester City.
Yes, Derek, one more hurdle to jump into the final. Got to be brave in that game. Easier said than done. There's work to be done to get into a final.
And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. A very effective clearance. Silva. Here's Mbappe. Wonderful block. And the flag does go up, offside. I believe there's been a goal in the Monaco game. Alan McInally can fill us in.
It's a second goal for Monaco. It's been scored by Stefan Jovetic. He made heavy weather of the finish. With the goal gaping, he only just steered the ball home off the far post. 77 minutes played. 2-0.
Thank you, Alan McInally. A potential danger here. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And able to close down the shot. And now the delivery. Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. And able to get a body in the way. Going well. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. Paredes. He's in behind. It's got to be. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here it is again. He does so well to slip past his man, left him stranded, and then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish. Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
But pour le PSG.
And only 2 minutes remaining here.
Mbappé.
We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. And slipped through beautifully. And space for them here on the flank. Makes the move to the inside. Good defending to prevent. And just over the bar. Excellent effort it was. And that will do it for this game anyway, and it goes into the history books as a victory for Paris Saint-Germain. Lee, what did you think of